Hola. Um, Hope you're doing well. Another opinion for you. I'm full of them today. So, what I wanted to talk about is you are your own soul mission. Okay. That's it. You are your own soul mission. There is so much in today's society about finding your own mission. Everybody's got a soul mission. Everybody's got to accomplish something. You've got to be someone. And kind of here to tell you, you already are. Your soul mission might just incur you being you, your energy. Your soul's energy affects everybody around you, and you draw in people that are in alignment with your soul's energy. Okay, so if you are a really negative person, you're going to draw in more of the same. Similarly, if you're a really positive person, you're going to draw in more of the same, but you're also going to draw in more negative people. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes. The higher the vibration, the lighter you shine, the more joy you have, you attract people who want that in their life. And you also attract people who vibrate at that vibration, that frequency. So if you have a lot of joy in your life, you'll attract people who are just as joyful because they resonate with you, but you will also draw in people from a lower frequency who want what you've got. And that's where personal boundaries come in. Okay. That you will gain nothing by entertaining people who just take from you all the time because they will not learn anything and neither will you. Therefore, you will not be helping them in the long run. Okay, that's why they say the way to hell is paved with good intentions. Your good intentions must be towards yourself first. And then, by virtue of you doing what is best for you, and I don't mean doing what is best for you by treading on other people. I mean doing what is best for you and your truth. If you are living in your truth, you will attract other people living in their truth. But those that are not capable of living in their truth are not going to like you living in yours. Then you have to ask yourself the question, which life is better? Do I want to live my truth and live with other people who are living their truth? Or do I want to squash my truth and force my light down in order to appease people who are not capable of living in their truth? Sometimes we have to do rather than preach. Um, so that is what I mean by you are your own soul mission. Because fundamentally, you are here on the journey of self awareness. You are a particle of source that has come out to explore itself. Okay, in every conceivable situation. Life is not just about being all good and light and nice and fluffy. Okay, life is about exploring yourself in every different situation. And then other people explore themselves in their own situations, and birds of a feather flock together. And sometimes your vibration is so light and shiny that those of a lower vibration or haven't quite learnt what you've learnt, there's no judgment here. This is not about judging people. This is not about saying, I'm higher than you, because the wheel of karma works with both light and dark, and you can't have free will without something to choose from. So there's no judgment. There can't be judgment. If you want free will, there can be no judgment. Okay? So you need to look at your truth, living your truth, and work out where you're going. So where your joy is leading you, that's your soul speaking to you. If that means leaving friends, family, lovers, husbands, wives, your dog, whatever, follow your joy because that is your soul speak. I don't know if you heard that. That's my that's my work phone. That has just come out with a cuckoo. Something definitely just agreed with what I said. Okay? Following your joy is following your truth. When you follow your joy and your truth, the people you need and that need you, because don't forget, you following your truth leads you to other people who need your truth. And that's unity. Individuals following their truth, unifying into a collective, into unity consciousness. Now, that doesn't mean to say that truth is light or dark, because truth just is. There are beings who live in the darkness, whose truth is darkness, just as much as there are beings who live in the light, whose truth is light. And the aim of the game is to neutralize and balance those two, to work out. And that's not split 50-50 down the middle. Your truth might be slightly more on the dark side than on the light, or slightly more on the light side than the truth. But whatever is the balance for you and your knowledge and your soul evolution at that time is who you are. And there's no shame in that. There is no shame in being you. And if everybody understood that, there would be no trolling. Or at least there would be trolling and people who are capable of handling it. Because once you live in your truth, it doesn't matter who thinks what about you, because you're comfortable in your truth. You just remove yourself from that situation. You don't resonate with their frequency, they don't resonate with yours. But it's the fact that they force their truth onto you that incurs karma. I don't know if this is making sense to you. But this is what I've realized in my life. In my life, having experienced a lot of bullying and a lot of people forcing their opinion onto me in a very harsh way, it taught me to live in my truth. And I'm good. And I've met some really lovely people and I've met some really horrible people, quite frankly. And I move away from the horrible ones and, gravitate towards the ones that are lovely. They're lovely, and to me, it's just, it's all frequency and it's all good. But your soul mission comes out of your truth because it's ultimately about you learning about yourself. It's ultimately about self-awareness. And if you don't pay attention to your joy and your truth, you will never find your soul mission because you will never find yourself. Your soul mission isn't about other people, it's about you. And I think that's everything I have to say on that. Have a lovely day.